First of all, you need to add 1 cup of water. Make sure that the temperature is lukewarm. You don't want it to be too hot or too cold, or else the yeast won't activate. Next, you want to add 1 tablespoon of sugar. Mix it well with the warm water and dissolve it well before you add 1 packet of dry yeast. In this video, we'll be using Red Star active yeast. Now you want to make sure that you mix it well and have no clumps in it, and then set it aside to rise a little bit. Now you want to take 3 cups of flour and mix it with 1 tablespoon of salt. And then you want to mix that well, and then you need to add 3 tablespoons of milk powder. Now mix all the dry ingredients together. Now take the yeast that you set aside before, mix it well, and then put it into the dry ingredients, and then knead it into a thin dough. The yeast isn't going to be enough to make it into a dough, so gradually add water until you get a good consistency. So right here, I kind of messed up making the dough, so my mom had to take over and fix my mistake. Remember to add enough water so your dough isn't too hard. This is what she's doing right now. Before you set aside the dough, remember to add 1/4 cup of olive oil and mix that well so it rises and is soft enough. Now you want to set that aside for about an hour. Now you want to take 1.5 pounds of chicken breast and mix it with a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder. Also add in 1 teaspoon of tandoori chicken masala and mix that well. Now you want to set that aside to marinate for about an hour as well. At this time, you just want to get all your toppings ready, grate your cheese, defrost all your vegetables if you're going to use any frozen vegetables, and get all that ready before you start making the pizza. So about an hour later, it's time to fry the chicken. So get that done, and then also preheat the oven to about 405 degrees. So in the middle, cover it with a lid and then check back to it after a few minutes. So now we're going to check back at our dough, and you need to punch the dough so you can get most of the air out, and then split that in about a half portion, and then get that out and start rolling it. You want to add the dough to some flour so it doesn't get stuck to the rolling pin or the surface that you're rolling it on. So here's the ready chicken. Now you can add in some olive oil onto the pan that you'll be preparing your pizza on, and then pat the dough until you get the right consistency or the right crust size. And if you get any holes, it's not a problem. You can add the rest of the dough little by little until you blend it in right. Now using a fork, you want to make some holes into the dough so it doesn't rise way too much. So there's some way for the air to escape so it's not like a whole piece of bread. So now it's time to add the pizza sauce. So using the spoon, you can spread it normally and then add the cheese and then you can add your toppings next. Now add the pizza into the oven for about 20 minutes or until it's golden brown, and then you can take it out. And here it is, my mom's signature pizza. So I hope you enjoy and share it with your friends and family. And let me know in the comments down below what toppings you put and how you liked our pizza. And if we should change anything or if you have any suggestions. Thank you so much for watching. Now you can enjoy the montage of my mom's pizza. Hope you enjoyed that too. Making this voiceover while fasting is so tempting, you guys. So make sure, make this for iftar, enjoy it with your family. Thank you so much again for watching. Hope to see you next time. We'll be more consistent with our videos soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.